voice, more recognizable in pop music. That was a clip from Forbidden Nights, a new single from Grammy Award winner and Rock and Roll Hall of Fame inductee Darlene Love. Darlene began recording in the 60s, working with artists ranging from Dionne, Warwick to Elvis, Presley. Her story was featured in the Academy Award-winning documentary 20 Feet from Stardom. Now just days away from singing a free concert for her fans in honor of her 75th birthday, we are thrilled to welcome musical legend Darlene Love. Darlene, it is such an honor for us to have you here. Your 75th birthday, first of all, I don't believe it for a minute that you're turning 75, but tell us about this concert you have planned.
Well, you know what? I never work on my birthday, but I figured I'm turning 75. Let's have a little birthday. So I'm actually going to be working in Lincoln Center, and I am putting on a free concert. They're paying me now,
right?
But it's free.
It's free for us.
It's free for the fans.
It's a birthday gift for all of your fans.
Which I'm very excited about.
Well,
they can come and see me.
In honor of your birthday, we have a little early birthday present for you, if you don't mind. We have a few surprise birthday wishes we would like to share with you, if that's okay. Here we go. We'll roll them for you.
Hi, Darlene. It's Joan Jett here, and I wanted to wish you a really rockin', fabulous 75th birthday.
Thank you.
Happy birthday, Darlene, from me and Maureen. Now, don't be getting all depressed because you're getting a little older. You're gonna like being in your 40s. I went through it. You know, I'm all right.
Darlene, it's Elvis Costello. I'm here in Bristol, and I don't mean Bristol, Tennessee. I mean Bristol in England.
Oh,
and I am wishing you a very happy birthday. I won't sing. You know that will never work out well.
Oh,
So
that's
what do you think of those
Oh, my
birthday messages? Everybody loves you.
That is so precious, and I love those three people. I love them to life.
You've worked with so many people. You've had such an amazing career. When you look back over your career, what are some of the highlights and some of the challenges that you overcame?
The challenges, I'll tell you those first, only because I took a little leave of absence from the business for a while when I was a backup singer, and I stopped singing. And then I couldn't get back in, because what people don't realize, I never had a ¡1 record under the name of Darlene Love. It was under the name of the Crystals. And I was not a crystal. That was Phil Spector's mess. And when I tried to come back into the business, they kept saying, you know, well, if you say you're one of the Crystals, we could get you a lot of work. I said, but I'm not a crystal, and I can't. So I started doing day work. I started cleaning houses.
Amazing.
Whatever you can do to keep your head above water. And that's what I did. And one Christmas, Baby, Please Come Home came on the radio, and I looked and I went, okay, all right, Lord, me and you. I'm going back to the business, and I'm gonna go with gusto.
Unbelievable. And so what is the secret? Because I know that singing it's a physical act. You have to take care of your voice. What is your secret to maintaining your voice over all these years?
I tell people rest. And you can't say you can't rest. It's because you want to go out after the show, you want to hang out and talk. You can't do it, especially after a certain age. And I have friends that I know, we talk about this all the time.
So you're very disciplined.
Yeah, very. When I was on Broadway, I went home after the show was over. 10:30, you're out.
Yeah.
I was home.
Your tea and your silence.
All the young kids were out hanging out and drinking and carrying on and having what young people do. They're having fun. And when I see you guys tomorrow, half of them weren't at the show the next day.
There you go.
So I wanted to be at that show. I wanted to do 150% every time I hit the stage.
But speaking of Broadway, you're heading back to Broadway. Tell us about Trip of Love.
That was something you go, do I really want to do this? Especially during this week. I'm rehearsing and rehearsing the show. Matter of fact, as soon as I leave here, I'm taking off my glad rags and I'm going to rehearsal. But it's something I want to do. I wanted to go back to Broadway. This is an off-Broadway show. And it's fun because there's a lot of the songs, the 60s. And the 70s. And it's great because some of the songs I've actually sung background on back in the day.
Do you have a favorite? I mean, you've sung so many songs through so many, decades. Do you have a favorite sound?
I think one of my favorite songs was recorded by Sam Cooke. Actually, Change Is Gonna Come.
Oh, great.
It's one of my very favorites because it means so much.
Great song. Now, you have obviously had this unprecedented career. What advice do you have for young vocalists who are starting out now?
You know what? It's a give and take business. Today, you really have to be a businessman or businesswoman because you have to know every facet of the business to keep yourself safe and have a good lawyer, good manager. You know, and it takes all of this and not just your talent anymore.
Right.
You know, because if it was just about talent, it wouldn't be a problem. But you really have to be business wise in this business. So I would say hit the ground being comfortable in your own shoes, but also know the business, because no matter how much you know, it is still going to be pitfalls.
Absolutely.
But you have to be ready for that pitfall. You say, okay, all right, I'm ready for this one. And you move on.
What is your secret to looking so amazing at 75? I'm sorry, can you share it, please? Do everyone a big favor and let us know how you look so great.
You know what? I told you a while ago, rest.
Yeah.
It's so important. I drink a lot of water. I drink somewhere between 10 and 12 glasses of water a day.
Wow.
And try to talk soft. If you see, I have this loud voice, and I scream and talk loud. But it's all about your inner man. You know, I love the Lord because I'm so grateful that I'm still here and still able to do what I do. And I think you have to have that. You need to meditate on good things. Yeah. You know, keep yourself above, as we say, the sins of the world, which is
outlook.
very positive, very positive. And that's really what it is. You know, and the other things will come. If you take care of your inner body, the outside body will just come right along.
Well, you just radiate positivity, so I can see how that works for you. And tell us, what is next, Darlene? What are some of the things you would still like to do?
Well, just being able to sing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I never thought the day would come where I'd go to the White House for 2 presidents I've sang for.
Amazing.
And just doing those, actually being in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, I couldn't ask for anything greater than that. And you know what? I have such wonderful friends. You have to listen to. You can't always be the one that gives all the advice. You have to listen to. And I keep people around me that are not yes mans. And they know me so well. If you're a yes man, you ain't gonna be around her too long.
Right.
Because I need to get advice, even if I don't like it. You know, because most of the times when they give it to you, you look at them like, well, who do you think you are? You can't be telling me what to do.
Yeah.
But that really does help you, because in that quiet time, you go, she was right.
You want people who give you the real deal, the real story.
That's true. I'm not doing good if I don't look right in that outfit, man. Tell me.
Yeah, that's right.
Seriously.
That's right. So true. Well, Darlene Love, it is such an honor again to have you here with us today. We can't wait for your concert coming up. What's the date? The 26th?
No, it's actually the 23rd.
23rd.
Right.
Okay, Lincoln Center.
Lincoln Center.
Fantastic.
Everybody, come on. It's free.
That's right.
You don't have an excuse.
We will be there, Darlene Love.
Thank you so much.
So much for that.